Now this is our master bedroom in our apartment, our senior apartment. And I get the big bed and Ruli gets the little bed in the living room. I consider it fair. Now we have a 2-bedroom apartment, but the second bedroom we put into a computer room. Why waste a bedroom on a bed? Now this is Ruli's computer and work area, cross stitch, printer, Julie. She sometimes goes by the name of Julia. That's an American name that's a lot easier than Ruli, which is a Dutch name. And then this is my printer, identical printers. And my work area, and I have 2 computers. Because I do a whole bunch more stuff. Not only do I work on genealogy, but I write Wikipedia articles too. That's my main hobby, is writing Wikipedia articles. And then this is research I'm doing on genealogy right now, pertaining to the Caldwell and Caldwell branches. Kennedy, Babcock's, Martha Babcock, the wife of John Caldwell Sr. John Caldwell, I wrote a very elaborate Wikipedia article on. And this is one screen of one computer, and I run both these computers at the same time. We have wireless in this building, so they just put it in when we moved in. Now this is what remains of my train set that I had in the 1950s. I got just the engine part now. And then these are different letters, different things that I do. Now this happens to be something that Gail Crawford made a lot of, and I wound up with one of them. I have no idea how I did. And he would make the dark marks by burning the wood. And then this is the Caldwell branch and various branches that go down on it, in which I have expanded much more from here. Because as I'm going along, I find various cousins and they have more information and more pictures for me. So I just keep adding it and adding it. And now I've got Ancestry.com, a pedigree that I'm developing out. So then I go over to the library, which is across the street from our senior apartment complex here in Ludington. And I go over and do Ancestry.com because I get it free at the library. Then I write a whole bunch of notes and I go look up those things. Now this is a 3-inch notebook of various things I have collected over the years since about 2005. Tombstone pictures, obituaries, applications for Social Security, more tombstones from the Caldwell Cemetery near Manton, Michigan. Lake City, Michigan. It's halfway between Manton and Lake City. And so this is an obituary right here, and some more Caldwell tombstones. Marriage license. Application for marriage license. This is the Nutter family not another family, but the Nutter family. I do believe, yep. Well, Fred Caldwell, Carl Caldwell, and relatives. Carl's second wife, Gertrude, and from her comes Nancy Odell and William Caldwell. This would be Carl's branch. And I've collected all, oh, this is the Nutter family, which is another family, related family. Okay, and Stella Nutter and Willie L.T. Caldwell. The L.T. means Litchfield Township near Hillsdale, Michigan. And they put L.T. in there so they would know him from his father, because his father's name is also William Caldwell. And so this is a lot to do with the Manton, Michigan, the Caldwell family. Things to do with the Caldwells. And I have a lot of things to do with the Crawfords as well. Now this is John Caldwell, father of Frank Caldwell. That's my Frank would be my grandfather. And this is Martha Caldwell. Martha Babcock. And now John Caldwell, I wrote a Wikipedia article on because he was a Michigan politician. And this goes on and on and on. And then I asked my mother different questions. Does she remember this or that or whatever? And she can kind of fill in for me and help me out. My mother now is 88 years old. And this is Frank Caldwell, George Kennedy, and Mary Caldwell. And so now I'm kind of expanding and working on the Crawford branch. And I'm making an Ancestry.com pedigree from Gaylord Caldwell. That would be my grandfather. He married Rachel Fogelsonger, and their children are Gail, Marjorie, and Lois. Lois is my mother. And then as I can get information on the Crawfords, I keep expanding that in Ancestry.com. And then I can add pictures and everything, pictures of the people, tombstones, whatever, and I can make the Ancestry.com family tree really big. Now, this one, let's see, that's the Caldwell Crawford tree, but I also have another tree going. I have the Caldwell family tree. And I put a little bit more work into it because I started it first. As soon as it'll come up. Oh, okay, there it is. And then I have pictures of different peoples. And there's Lois right there, my mother. Oh, there, okay. Now, John Sr., John Jr., who would be my grandfather.